folks, it's Sarah Ann Smith here from the wilds of rural Hope, Maine. I am getting ready to teach online. My first online class is going to be absolutely positively perfect bindings at the online Mancuso Quilt Fest. My class is on Thursday afternoon, June 25th, and you can find out about it on my blog and on Facebook and Instagram. As part of getting ready, I bought some new equipment, including an arm to hold my phone so that I can do video. And I'm here to ask you guys if you'll help me test. I need to make sure that I've got the perfect setup, that I don't get my head in the way of the camera like I did on the last attempt, and that you guys can actually see and hear what I'm doing. So I'm going to do a little bit of sewing and a little bit of showing you what I do, and then ask a couple questions about it. Here we go. I am quilting the needles down. I've pulled my threads up, and as you can see, I'm folding the quilt up a little bit so that it's all on the surface of the table so that there's no pull and drag. I have moved my needle to a little bit to the left of center to get the desired width of channel for my quilting, and I'm using the inside edge of the presser foot along the seam line as guidance. The fabrics are from Michael Miller. I'm a Michael Miller brand ambassador this year, and to no one's surprise, instead of doing the project, I'm only doing part of the project and using the batik fabrics for something else. I have always loved the traditional Winding Ways block, but I am precision challenged, and as part of the program, we were each given an AccuQuilt Go. I'm now moving the fabric so that I can keep quilting where I want to. And I'm going to come around here and come up to where I began this particular circle. Let's see. Actually, I've got a long ways to go before I complete this particular circle. So I'm going to keep going. One of the questions I wanted to ask you is, do you have a good enough view of the needle? Do I need to zoom in more? For example, when I'm doing my sewing on bindings, and maybe you'll get to see me bind this quilt in the class, does it need to be zoomed in closer? I'm removing the safety pin ahead of time. And the other question is, can you hear me well enough over the sound of the sewing machine? Or should I do a voiceover? You'll notice my voice speeds up when I'm not quilting. I always tell my students, don't quilt faster than you can think. And when I'm trying to quilt and talk at the same time, I do both slowly. I'm going to come up here to the very center of this circle. And I wasn't paying enough attention, but I did get it pretty close to perfect. I'm going to come up here to the other side of the intersection. 1, 2, 3. That looks like a good distance. 3 stitches, and I'm going to pivot. I'm going to sew over, across, 1 more stitch to the next circle, and I'm using the wonderful knee lever on the M7, except I need to turn it around and make sure that I get my seam allowance, that it's the right edge of the presser foot next to the alignment. And away I go on the next one. Anyway, I was beyond thrilled at the results I got using the AccuQuilt Go die, which cuts perfectly. And as time went on, as I pieced these blocks, my precision got better too. So I'm going to have a couple new projects down the line that are more traditional because I love all quilting. So anyway, you can watch anybody stitch a straight line in white on white. So that's going to be it for me today. I will share the other one and let me know what you think. I'd love to have you in class. I will be hopefully teaching some online classes for the Mancusos again in August. This is available for anywhere in the world. All you have to do is sign up and be awake at the allotted time. I've got a Facebook friend in Australia, hi Bern, who's going to join me, and another one, hi Dan, in Massachusetts. So I hope you'll join me, and if it goes well, maybe I'll host my own live online workshops through Zoom. Let me know what you'd like to take. Thanks and bye.